Okay?
All right.
Come on in, Ayo. This should be good distance, but we'll see where your head's at here. Look good, Kent?
That looks great.
Okay. All right.
All right,
On your show.
give me one more second here. We can make sure everybody's got their permission to record. I think I've got everybody. So, all right, we'll go ahead and open up for questions for Ayo. We'll go ahead, Rob, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Ayo, how do you feel like the team did against the press, against breaking the press?
I think we did well. Overall, I definitely think it was aspects we could get better in. But overall, I think we handled it well.
Cool. Thanks.
Go ahead, Brad.
You first half kind of let the game come to you and let the other guys got some other guys involved, whether it was Adam hitting threes, and then the second half, again, at the end of the game, you kind of take over. Is that a mindset? You just make sure you get Kofi and all the other, the bigs involved and also the other guards involved early, and then kind of take over at the end?
It's just a natural instinct that I always instilled in me. I just I don't know. I just had that type of game where, I just let the game come to me. I just play off my instincts, just play off my feel, had that mindset where I get my teammates involved, kind of how Luka plays, how Luka Doncic, his mindset, like LeBron mindset. Not really, I really don't have to come out with the first 5 shots, let the game come to me, let my instinct just play off that.
I'm going to go ahead. Aaron Beard, go ahead. He's raised his hand, but please queue up in the chat line for questions. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey, this is Aaron Beard with the AP in North Carolina. You guys had some time off since the Baylor game. What did you learn and want to apply from that game against a highly ranked team against this one tonight?
Oh man, that Baylor game was brutal. The preparation, the way we lost. Coach Underwood or none of us, we take losing. We're bad losers. We don't like to lose, especially with the talent that we have. So we had so many after the game got canceled. We had a lot of time, a lot of preparation to, get better. And we went hard, We did what good programs are supposed to do, bounce back. We looked over what we did wrong and what we need to get better at, and, be prepared for Duke.
Okay, we'll go Joey Wagner and then Jeremy Werner. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, I mean, you guys just went into Duke and won at Cameron. What's the feeling like, and what kind of statement do you guys think you made?
It feels okay. It's definitely feels well because they're a top 10 team, and it's a road win. My first true road win of the season. So, it feels good, especially the circumstances coming off of a frustrating loss against a Baylor team. Seeing how this team faced adversity early on was very intriguing.
Hey, you've really hit the glass hard these first 5 games. I think you've set your career high now 2 times in 5 games. Was that a focus for you? What's changed for you with the numbers you're putting up on the defensive glass, especially?
I just try to be an all-around player. Like I said, I do believe that I'm the most complete player in the game. I just try to let that just speak for itself. Score when I have to score. Pass and I have to pass, rebound and I have to rebound. That's just the mentality that I had, just being a complete player.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead, Brett.
Ayo, how much did coming out and playing well at the start set the tone for the rest of the game, and how much did your defense really set you up for success tonight?
We defended well. I think we got them out of their actions. We definitely had some bonehead plays that we can correct, but overall, I think we played them well, defended them well.
Okay, Brandon, you're up. Matt Stevens, go ahead, Brandon.
Talk to me about Andre, man. Like, what have you seen from him these past 2 games, and how fun is it to play with a guy like that?
He played well. It's always fun to play with someone who brings that, flash, that intensity, and someone who wants to win.
It really seemed to me like you guys take long rebounds and almost turn them into turnovers on the other end of the floor. What goes into that with you guys having so much chemistry, being able to run the floor like that and be able to score in transition?
That's what we do. We start naturally like 3-point guards. So whenever we get the rebound, we can just push, we can just go. and we trust in each other. We're getting that chemistry together, where that camaraderie, where we know where each other's are, and we're getting better at it.
Okay, Derek Piper, and then we'll go Mark Pearson. Go ahead, Derek.
Hey, Ayo, when you have 6 guys in double figures scoring wise, how good of a feeling is that? Just knowing, multiple guys can get going, sharing the ball, and just being able to play off each other like that.
It was fun. It's always fun when you're getting your teammates involved. Your teammates are playing with confidence. It was one of those nights where everyone was getting looks. We were playing team basketball, and it was a complete team win. It's always exciting to have those.
Thanks.
Okay, Mark Pearson, and then Alec. Go ahead, Mark.
Piggybacking off of that, Ayo, does that maybe take a little bit of pressure off of you to not have to put up 30 a game, knowing that you can count on the other guys to put up points as well?
Definitely. It's a long season. We play so many great teams. So it was definitely very, I'm good to see my teammates get involved early. My teammates making shots. Adam making shots, Trent making shots. They're always, take stress off of me, and then late game and let me do what I do.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Alec, you're up.
Yeah, congrats on the win. Georgie's put together 2 really impressive games and back-to-back performances. What have you kind of seen from him in these last 2 games that maybe was different or has changed in practice or in these performances?
He's always been a good player, just getting his rhythm back, his confidence, the work he's putting in, is showing. He works so hard. You don't become afraid. You fall back on your work ethic, and I think he did a great job of that these last 2 games.
And a quick follow-up. You mentioned before the season or before the season started about a story of Adam not diving on the floor. He did tonight in a big moment. How much has he grown in the last couple of weeks?
I know. We just congratulated him in the locker room. That's huge. He made a great play. They're on a run. That's winning basketball. That's one thing I love about Adam. He always takes constructive criticism, and he does his best to not try to make the same mistake. He don't talk back, and then he just wanted to get better.
Thanks, Ayo.
All right, John Supini, you're up.
Hey, Ayo, you guys seem to be really confident, but did you need one of these 2 wins in these last 2 games to really kind of believe you guys belong in the upper, in the elite?
I think win or lose if we win or lost the last game, I think we still knew that we belong with the elite of the elite, but it definitely was found to see, it was put up or shut up. It was one of those games because, a lot of talk was up with us in the preseason and, this, that, and, we come out, had 2 great opportunities to play 2 really good teams. So we accepted the challenge. We came and we played well. And now we have a very hungry Missouri team who's been playing great. We owe them one definitely, and it's going to be just get ready for Saturday.
Okay, Harry, go ahead. Harry, you're up.
Hey, Ayo, you, Adam, and DJ, that's 3 Chicago guys out on the court tonight, playing in a nationally televised game on a top 10 team. I know I asked Adam previously about Chicago basketball, but what can you kind of say? How fun was it to be able to play with those guys, knowing you're all from the same city and now you're all playing on ESPN prime time?
Well, it was great. We're from Chicago, born and raised there. So to see them playing at the next level, it's always intriguing to see. I wish them the best.
All right, Ayo, thank you for your time today. Congratulations. We'll see you back in Champaign.